Stark, and this is Craving Confidence, the series that helps you build your confidence from the boardroom to the bedroom and everywhere in between. This episode's topic is Confident Presentation Skills, Part 3. In Part 2, we talked about videotaping yourself to uncover distracting habits and the importance of facial expressions, our voice, and body language. In Part 3, we'll focus on your pre-presentation, what you can do right before your presentation that will help you to feel more confident, and we'll talk about how you can finish strong during the close of your presentation. If you've written out a speech or someone has written it for you and it's not going to be on a teleprompter, you really want to avoid reading it verbatim. This will just sound like you're reading a script, and it'll be very difficult, if not impossible, for you to make eye contact with your audience and truly give it some life. You've got to study it over and over and then turn the whole thing into bullet points. Make an outline almost like a table of contents that you can glance down at and then simply talk about each section because you know it. The bullet points should just be there as a reference that you need to just get the main points out, but put them into your own words as you go. This also helps to achieve one very important thing. A presentation should always be a conversation that you're having with your audience. Nobody wants to be presented to, but we all love to be talked to. We love a good story. We like to feel that you're real and that you're just talking things over with us. Next, find out about the environment of the room where you'll be speaking in advance. Check it out ahead of time if possible, or arrive early. I recently had to give a speech in another state at a hotel conference room. I was able to go on the internet and check out some pictures of their conference rooms. It gave me a feel for the place. It helped me to choose what to wear based on the background wall color. You don't want to blend into the background and wear the same color as the wall behind you. And it made me feel like I had already been there before. Instant boost to comfort level before I stepped on the plane. Find out if you'll have a microphone and what kind, a handheld on or a lavalier on your lapel. If at all possible, when you arrive early, get into the room and do a test of your voice over that microphone. This way, you'll know what you'll sound like, and it won't be a surprise during your opening line in front of the whole audience. If you won't have a microphone, check out the size of the room and decide how much you'll have to project your voice so that folks in the back row will be able to hear you. If you know it's a presentation to a small group in a small room, it'll still make you feel better to stand in that space ahead of time and get comfortable in the room by yourself first. Once you've done that, another great reason to be there early is so that you can meet and greet the audience as they come in, one or two at a time. And this is a lot less intimidating than standing up in front of them for the first time as a group. It also gives you a chance to build a little rapport and maybe get some insight into how you can help them and learn about what they hope to get out of the presentation. When it's time for your presentation, don't overthink it. Trust that you've done your homework, you're prepared, and let it unfold. As you begin, look prepared, plant yourself, make eye contact, pause, smile, and then begin. Okay, so everything's going pretty well, but now you've got to wrap things up and finish strong. So many folks don't know how to gracefully wrap it up and close smoothly. As we talked about in the last episode, your presentation is a present that you give to your audience. So in the end, you'll want to wrap it up with a nice big bow by recapping your main points and then tell them the next steps they'll need so that they can take action and use what you've given them. And keep in mind, no matter how long your presentation, what you say last is going to be remembered the most. And use the good old rule of 3. Most people remember 3 things easily. More than that, and they may not retain your message. Give them 3 things they need to do, or 3 things they need to remember. Then thank them for their time, smile, and be done. We'll see you next time when we serve up another episode of Craving Confidence. We're here to satisfy your craving.